Hi guys, welcome back. All right, so this is going to be a today's topic video. It is going to be for the 21st of September, and I like these to typically come out at midnight. I'm sorry that this one didn't. I had to give my lungs a rest yesterday, but here we go. Let's get started. This is also the video series where if you'd like to enter to win a free read with me, you could do so just by writing the word empowered in the comment section, being a subscriber, and giving this video a thumbs up. Those three things in combo get you entered to win, and I do choose one subscriber each week to get a free read with me. And I always do it publicly so everybody knows who the winner is. All right, so here we go. We've got the Nine of Wands in the reverse. This could be somebody who's just too depleted right now to carry on. This could be somebody who's experienced a real loss. We have a Three of Pentacles upright. They might have lost, even though they want or did want to work with someone. This could also be somebody who says, I'm not going to have things work out. I'm still going to write this letter. I'm still going to reach out. I'm still going to go ahead and try to work with someone, but I think I'm defeated right now. Why does this character think that they're defeated? It's that, or somebody is writing something, sending out a message to explain, I want this, but I can't have this now. We have the Moon in the reverse. Something has come to light. Something has really come to the forefront of our character's mind. We have Piscean energy there. We've got a Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Got a Nine of Swords upright, and we got the Hanged Man in the reverse. Oh, something else has totally knocked this person out of the game for a while. Their life suddenly had maybe it's just today they're super stressed out. This could be somebody who's literally calling out saying, can I please reschedule our meeting? Can I please I still want to do this, but something has come up today for me where I just realize I have to deal with this right now. I'm very, very stressed out. I just got some, news that things aren't going to go as smoothly as I had hoped. I'm not receiving something that I thought I would. And it's I almost feel like somebody is in this energy of waiting for someone else to contact them, and it's not happening yet. And they're thinking the worst possible scenario. And so it's really screwing up their ability to focus and do other things with their day. This could be somebody who's just like, I'm too rattled to go out and have a great time today. Heck, this could be somebody calling out sick for the day, just saying, hey, I need a mental health day, or whatever this might be for our character, right? It feels like they're super stressed out because they haven't heard something from someone and they think no news must mean the worst. Tell me about that Hanged Man in the reverse. They know that this is the time that I should be hearing. And if I don't, yeah, they already are counting losses. They're already saying, I have to have a day to just make peace with the fact that something that I idealized, something I really thought was going to be mine, is not going to be mine. I've lost out on something, and I have to have some space to make peace with this. What is it that they think that they've lost out on? Eight of Swords, Ace of Wands. Whatever this was, it was an opportunity that they really, really wanted. This could have been like, someone submitted their proposal, their work. They were supposed to hear a determination. If they don't get that determination that goes in their favor, it means that they don't know what's next. So it's not just that they're having to deal with a disappointment. It's that if this was their ticket out, this was their ticket to go somewhere, do something. If they're not chosen, then they're going to be stuck right where they are. And again, this character kind of seems like they're in a stressed out and melancholy mood already. And my question is, why are they already counting everything as a negative to the point where it's impacting something else that could have been really positive in their life? But let's just stick with this over here for just a minute. Does our character really have information on this yet? Wheel of Fortune is sideways. No, they do not. Somebody is trying to come up with like a super negative outcome, and there's really no proof that that's going to be their outcome yet. So why is a Wheel of Fortune sideways? I feel like we got to tell this character, just wait a little bit longer. Come on now. Come on. Not everything goes exactly as we think. See, Five of Wands is here. This is overanalyzing things, and it's making this character think the worst. They're preparing for the worst possible outcome, when in fact we've got the Eight of Wands and we got the Judgment card. Hold on, these little judgment folk are in their birthday suits, um, which I have no issue with, but we've become apparently a very puritanical society these days. So even art now is scandalous. Sorry, I roll my eyes at stuff like that, but that's just Kate's 2 cents. I think for this story, our character needs to mellow out. And maybe even the reason that I'm making the roll eyes and comment on that is like, oh, come on, chill out. Not everything is a big deal, right? Um, calm down, baby, calm down. I feel like our character needs to simmer down and not jump to conclusions that, oh, I'm sure all hope is lost. The thing I really wanted, it's like they're very extreme. If I don't get this, and since I haven't heard back yet, then I probably didn't get it. And then that means my whole life is going to be just stuck and blah, blah, blah. Like they really are tuned up to the highest the volume can go in their assumptions about things. And it might be because they are over analyzing everything going round and round and round. And it actually spins this person up, because this actually says there is incoming communication that's going to totally give them a resolution on something. So not to get spun up, it's not the right moment. In fact, the resolution here could be better than anything that they would have expected, which could be the other reason that the communication is taking a little while to come in. I keep feeling like this is somebody waiting on a determination about something. But if let's not let me say anything. Let's go over here. Universe, weigh in on this for our character, shall we? Weigh in on this situation for our character. What's the advice to them? 4 of Cups in the reverse, Ace of Cups upright. Yeah, the advice is don't think negatives. Don't idealize anything and say, if this doesn't happen, then everything will be crushed. Don't let I think that this is a character who doesn't really like having their life placed in the hands of someone else, where someone else's determination is going to be what defines the way their life goes, which is totally understandable. I mean, that's a helpless feeling, especially if this character is used to maybe making things happen. And it's really frustrating when getting stuff done, we can only do so much. And then after that, it's in the hands of someone else. I feel like that's a relatable concept. It's so hard to be stuck waiting. It's so difficult because we don't want things to fall through the cracks just because we didn't take enough action. But the universe here says the bigger thing for our character, this character probably is on top of everything, given how their level of intensity about things. I'm guessing this character probably is the type of person that crosses all their T's and dots all their I's. So they probably did everything that they needed to on their end. Now it is the waiting game for something, but to not, the universe says, don't think about anything negative occurring. Trust that what will happen, whatever the determination is, will actually lead our character toward greater fulfillment. And in the meantime, instead of thinking, I probably won't have this work out, my life probably won't work out, look around and count up the beautiful things in this character's life right now. Like before they knew of this other amazing opportunity that they really wanted, were they living a good life? Probably. Were they alive? Do they wake up every morning? Do they have, the opportunity to enjoy the wonders that this life offers? Yes. So in that case, the gratitude of having this amazing life and falling in love with one's life, that is always within the grasp of this character. So it really says, it's not a promise that, oh, everything will be okay, they'll get everything that they want. It's really saying, come on, you already got everything you want. You're here, you're alive, you got opportunities to make stuff happen in your life. Why ever think about the negatives? And why believe that one thing that we really wanted, like our whole life our happiness hinges on whether or not one thing's going to work out? Now, the underscored message here is that everything probably will work out. But again, the bigger message from the universe, because this is always coming from the higher perspective, is who said that one particular situation was the only pathway toward ultimate happiness? So it's a nice reminder for this character to not focus so much on one moment in their life about the determination. Do I get this or do I not? Because if I don't, my life is crap. And the universe is like, that's a bit theatrical. And it's a little bit like, what about the rest of our lives? Isn't the rest of our life kind of a beautiful thing too? So I kind of like the fact that this is a message where we've got, like cooler heads are prevailing in this. Okay, so tell me about the Three of Pentacles, because this is where our character seems to be like almost tapping out, even saying, hey, I can't be around anybody today. I'm too stressed out. We have a Three of Wands, and that almost says maybe that is for the best. If our character is really under a lot of stress and pressure right now, and they're not going to be at their best, it might behoove them to tap out just a little, pull their energy back, and give themselves the time to reflect and give themselves the time to, like as much as we're saying, oh, come on, character, don't get so keyed up over something. The reality of it is every character has the right to be impacted by things and to need space to deal with that impact. And so this is kind of like they probably are making a really wise decision in just saying, look, I'm super stressed today. I don't think today's a good day for me to go out and try to hang out with friends, or I'm not going to be at my best. I don't really want to do a certain thing today. Queen of Swords. Yeah, it's about putting up a boundary, taking charge of the things that this character can. They could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, but they are very much they are putting forth a little bit of space for themselves. When they're really stressing about something, they know that they need a way to cope and deal with it. And this character might just need time to think through things. Maybe that is their process of relaxing. On one hand, we could say, oh, but it looked like they were overanalyzing. On the other hand, analyzing things and coming up with an alternate solution in the event things don't work out the way they wanted it to could be their way of getting their power back and feeling like, all right, I'm calm again. I can do this. All hope is not lost. It feels like this character knows themselves well enough to know when to pull their energy back and let themselves process things. And it's like, no, I definitely still, want to hang out with somebody, want to go out on a date, want to, hang with friends. Or maybe it's just today I need a day off work because I know that I'm not going to be at my best at work today. So let me just, I don't call out very often, but let me do it today so that I can get my breath, so that I can take care of some things that I need to for me. And Queen of Pentacles, I'm telling you, this whole situation is like we've got a character that continuously looks at life and says, okay, I've been restored. I know not to stay in that stressed out place for very long. I know to regroup. I know I can't always rely on things to go the way I'd like them to. Yes, I put a lot of hope on something, but now I need to just be okay with however it falls and trust that I will continue on regardless. I feel like our character is about to have they're making peace with however things go, and they're trusting that I'll create something else for myself then. If one opportunity is not there, I will create and build something else for myself. I'm back in that energy of my life does not belong to somebody else's whim. I can and will always create for myself, even if one door is closed. So this story is really about somebody who's working through the question mark of, will I get something that I wanted? Will I, hear back? Will I, will somebody give me that, A plus on my paper? Will I be accepted into that program? Will I get that house? Will I get that job? Whatever this is, will I get that car loan? And the waiting is where we've watched this character exist. They've existed in that stressful place of waiting and wondering. And now we actually see how they are taking their power back, doing what they need to, and actually coming out feeling like really calm and really good and really strong again, regardless of whatever an outcome may be. We have got a Page of Cups in the reverse. And what's more, they're at a place where they're like, you know what? That was kind of maybe that wasn't enough for me to get that stressed out about. This suddenly it gets diminished as our character thinks through things, calms their energy, gives themselves the space to evaluate stuff. They kind of release that stress altogether. Page of Cups in the reverse is, I'm not going to give a ton of energy to something that hadn't even gotten off the ground anyway. I didn't know how it was going to work. Seven of Cups. Seriously, whatever this situation was, It's like they realized I was putting so much emphasis on, "I need this to work out," when in reality, I don't even know if it would have been that great. I mean, what evidence was there to make sure or to prove to me that, of course, this would be the perfect thing for my life and everything would be better if only I got this thing. They're getting more realistic and going, "I don't even know if that would have been the right choice for me." It still doesn't mean that they didn't get it because there's still this question mark here. But the bottom line is they're back to saying, universe, you're right. I do trust the universe. I trust that what I'm going to receive will be in my greatest and highest good. I'm not going to be denied something that was gonna be perfect for me. Maybe sometimes there will be delays because something comes back around to me later at a better time, or maybe I'm not supposed to be on a certain path and it would not work for me at all, and that's why I'll be denied something. However it goes, although I don't understand everything, I'm gonna roll with it, and I'm gonna trust that my life has been good this far. That's why I'm a freaking queen times 2. My life is something that I do have control over, and I've made it this far. Of course, I'll continue to make it. So whatever happens, I'll trust it's gonna be what is in my greatest and highest good. Do we have any final message? 4 of Pentacles. This is holding on. This is also holding back. There's an element here of this is good because our character, it's almost like they're gonna lock up the thought of this for right now and say, I'm not gonna let my mind entertain too many what ifs at this point. Am I still leaving space for things? Yes, because I'm holding on, but I'm also holding back from stressing out over it. We have Wheel of Fortune upright. We have Seven of Wands upright. There's it is time for our character to actually overcome some struggles, and their struggles, um, I feel like they're gonna have a bunch of things fall into place. This is their time for actual positive energy to come flying in toward them, but I wonder if the reason this character is having a delay in one area of life, something that they really wanna get off the ground, it's because they actually have some other things to take care of, and they needed to clean their energy out so that they could address other things. This is actually a blessing. This character needed some space. Maybe they needed to take the day off so that they could address a few other things that were really important. So this is working out really, really good for this character. I don't know what the outcome is. Are they going to get the thing that they've wanted? Are they going to get the thing that is, we had that Wheel of Fortune sideways saying, why are they so insistent that I'm sure it's not going to work out? It just wasn't the time yet for them to hear the answer, and then we saw the Wheel of Fortune upright. I feel like this is gonna work out just fine in this character's favor, but there's an added benefit here, which is the tempo at which this opportunity, comes through, or this information comes in that they actually, do get everything that they wanted, that whatever delay there is excellent because they needed that delay time to do some other things. At least that's what it said there, is they needed some time. And so it's kind of like they get a double blessing is what it looks like. It seems like they're going to get exactly what they want, but with a little bit of a delay, but the delay itself is a gift. So I don't know if it's just like a 3-hour delay later than what they expected to hear news, or a 2 days later, or whatever this might be. But it's actually really cool. All right, you guys, thank you for being here. If you do enjoy the channel, thanks for hanging out. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.